Yeah, so I've seen like a huge random surge of hate um surrounding this game for like no reason because people can't story read for shit. Um the game was actually pretty good. I don't get what people are saying, the characters have done a complete 180. Um there are annoying parts in the game. Really annoying parts, like the puzzle I struggled on for the mushrooms, which is back here somewhere. But then there are also struggling parts like this part, but the developers actually fix on it by making the characters do auto attack, which is actually really helpful. Story wise, this is great. I do love the relationship building between Noelle and Susie, because over the chapters they've shown to like each other. Holy shit, I suck at the game. What else do I have to improve on? The boss fights were fun. Showing the seven souls as the flowers was actively really cool. Because seven souls in Undertale was actually an important, I guess you would call it, system. Yeah, there were some confusing puzzles. I did like the green and orange fight. This fight, I absolutely hated this. It was yellow. What made you sorry about the free falls for justice? This part was so annoying. But yeah, I eventually did figure it out. Apologies for me taking so long. This part was annoying, but once you figure it out, it was pretty easy. I did like the Rousey building where she's like, there's actually something behind her making it seem like she has not evil intentions, but like further intentions that she's hiding. This fight, holy, I almost lost it. This chunk was cool. The reason why I lost it is because the hitbox is so small in certain sections, not this section, and they give you a new feature that you have to practice while actively fighting the hardest boss in the game. If they had given me this little dash feature, even a few fights earlier, I would have gone much better practicing. But I died so many times because I was not well versed in how this works. Also, this BS, bro. I didn't get it at first. Holy, I suck at the game. No practice, to be fair. Ooh. As always, Undertale music and Deltarune music is really good. This, look at this. You're stuck in that box and it actively forces you out. You barely get any time. So sometimes I would get stressed and just keep spamming Z. And they do look at the damage per hit. 75. It only takes a few hits and I'm dead. Which is annoying. Getting the gut though. You backed up your items. This is active balancing. I do like the active balancing. 81. It's not these guys that are the most hardest. This one's the most annoying, I think, because how delayed it is, and that they switch back and forth. And the fist. I think I paused at one point. So yeah, there's not that much wrong from the chapter aside from people, you know, being people and whining about the game. I don't know what it is with people in the gaming community that just hate randomly. It also happens with many other communities, specifically gaming and anime community. It's not these people. Oh, yeah, I died again. Yeah, look, these two are the most annoying. Hold on. Look, it's pretty standard, but when you're rushing, you can hardly dodge those things. And mess around with that at the same time. Look at how fast paced and how minuscule you gotta hit it. I got worried here, look at my health. But look at this, bro.
And one more for the fans.
I genuinely got so lucky here. This part was cool as well. I did enjoy it. Despite having to lock in because of the previous fight. This was amazing. This part was cool, I can't lie. You strike actively back and forth. So yeah. What the fuck? I don't like that they what the fuck? Hint at lore, whereas usually they hint at few pieces and you're able to find it throughout the chapter. With this, it's very scarce. I feel like the chapter was rushed. I do wish the next two chapters are very, very lore focused. And better gameplay. A lot of issues I have, specifically with this chapter and chapter 4. Chapter 3 was fine. Was the hitbox. There's barely any way to move around. Actually, majority of chapter 4 was fine. It's just that final fight. The hitbox is so small to move around with the Titan's big attacks. And then this. This is cool. Showing all the flowers. And you know, all their dreams. You little shit. I thought this was cool because I thought we were gonna get to play as him. What I don't understand is how does it go from 999 to 0? If the knight is that strong that it can completely negate all damage, How is the gang meant to beat them? And also, what would happen? Because, like, we know Chris is actively making fountains. Would Chris, during a final fight, side with the Roaring Knight other than the gang? I do wonder that and hope that that is shown sometime soon. See, look. She starts to rip it. What I don't actively like about this final walking scene, compared to other walking scenes where you can check everything, you're kind of forced down one guided path. And then this is her house, apparently, where she actively lives in the basement. I don't quite get that. So I do wish there was more explained there. And introducing Noelle will be interesting because we already know ice powers could play as a factor. And we know that Rousey also has fire powers, but she doesn't use them for some reason, probably because she's a pacifist. So I wonder if Rousey would be replaced for Noelle if she joins the party. But let me know how you guys felt about the chapter. Did you enjoy it? Did you dislike it? And what parts you enjoyed and disliked? If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like. And if you want to see more, subscribe. See ya.